Hello. Not that I'm playing favorites on the pillars of well-being, because I truly do love them all, but I have been waiting for 6 weeks for this week to get here. It's the last pillar, the last domain. You'll see it some places listed as a domain, but it's health. And I have to really work hard to make sure that this is a shortish video, because there's so much that I could say about health. Health is the foundation of a good life. It really is. And in May, it's actually Mental Health Awareness Month. And maybe it could even be Mental Health Action Month. And that means something different for each one of us. For some of us, we think, okay, this month I'm going to go advocate for this. I'm going to go help people. I'm going to do things. And that's great if that's you. And I appreciate all the people who do that great work to help in this area. And at the same time, many times the people who are going to help aren't helping themselves. So I'm just putting that right out there. Let's start with our own mental health this month. And I don't know, whatever it is that it's important to you. I love all the pieces of health, and I just want to say, as I've studied the brain and the mind so much, mostly my own, I mean, for that reason at least, and for the work that I do, obviously that is important as well. But whatever you do affects your mental health. So if you don't feel good in your body, if you feel sluggish or tired or heavy or whatever it is, you have trouble moving in some way, it's going to weigh on your mind. It's not going to allow you to be, my favorite word about health is optimal. So you want to be optimal for your mind to work the best, for you to be creative, for you to have solutions, to discern the right decisions to create a really great life. Because look, we're in this world where there is beauty. It's not always like this, but I'll show you. Here I am by the lake, taking my walk. And that is so good for my body, but it's also good for my spirit and my mind. And while I'm walking, I work out a bunch of stuff. I have great ideas, but I'm also taking care of my health and fitness. I'm going to talk more about this walking in a second, but I just want to say everything you do. So if you work on your spiritual life, it helps your mind. If you work on what you're eating and fueling yourself with or not fueling yourself with, if you're not eating enough food, your brain cannot work in an optimal way. It can't serve you. You're going to have breakdowns. You're just going to not be able to think clearly, maybe brain fog, whatever it is. I just want to be the voice here to encourage you to go and get the help. Is there something that you want to read about nutrition, or there's information out there about everything? Find a good person. If you don't connect with your doctor, go find a new one. I've done that. Get some care that you can. Find some people that can help you. There's lots of help out there for all kinds of different things. If it's possible for you financially, use the modalities that are out there. I'm not a doctor. I'm put this right here. So get advice from your doctor, but maybe try some different things. Get a massage. Look up how to heal your vagus nerve. There's a piece of homework. I'm going to give you a few pieces of homework if you want to be optimal in your health. That's one. How do you heal a vagus nerve? VAGUS. Look that up. These are all things we should all be doing every single day. When you look at people who are dying and they're in respite, they're just living their best life until the end, the things that they tell those people to do are the same things that we should all be doing all the time. Not when we're waiting to pass away, but now. Like, they're all the same things. They're all connected. So look at what are those things and start putting one at a time. And you have to do them all at once, one at a time, into your life. and start feeling the results of that health, that optimal health. And your mind and your brain are going to think better. You're going to feel better. Just taking steps, right? It's not easy to change habits, but it's worth it because you're here living life, and living life to the fullest is health. That is what health is. And you owe it to yourself because you are here. And that's your main job to me, is to live an optimal, healthy life in any way that you can. I know there are things that happen. I have some things that I have to deal with, but I work with those things. I, could resent them, fight against them, and I have. It doesn't work. So acceptance is sometimes something. And then what's the best thing you can do with that situation? How can you help yourself in a bunch of other ways, right? Okay, so I'm just here to be this voice for you, to prompt you, hopefully, to do something. So one of the other things I want to tell you about, I'm not going to be in any woods during this video. I will by the time after I'm done, because I go dirt path, lake, and then I get to the woods at the end, and a hill, which challenges me and makes me go a little harder. But there are a couple things I want you to also look up. One is forest bathing. Shinru Yoku, I think that's the word. But just look up forest bathing. There's so many health benefits to being in the woods, in the trees. The other thing I want you to look up is this. Has something to do with it. Dirt. Walking on dirt. Find some dirt. I don't know, wherever you are. Try to find some dirt. If you're in the city, find a park, get on some dirt. But there's this thing I want you to look up called your gut microbiome. Microbiome, biome. Walking on dirt is so good for our gut. Who knew? And a bunch of other things. So if you look up those things, start investigating a little bit, I think you're going to see that there are some things that you could start doing, or maybe that you used to do. I know I found things like, I used to do that and I had no idea it was actually that good. Or I used to do it and I forgot, and I don't know how I got off track, but you can start doing it again. And if you mess up and make a mistake, this is my ending message, a big part of mental health and physical health is being kind to yourself. Worrying is very bad for your brain. You could look that up too. And it's not good for your body either. How weird is that? So worrying and beating yourself up, judging yourself, any unkind thoughts that you have toward yourself are going to be very unhealthy for mind and body. So at least start working on those things. If you need help, find a coach, find a therapist. So healthy, so important. That's it. I could go on. I've already passed 8 minutes. This is important. This is the foundation. It's funny, it's the last pillar, but it really is the foundation because it's hard to do a lot of the other things if you're not feeling well. You know this. I know you know. If you get the stomach flu, it's hard to do anything but watch TV, right? If you're not feeling optimal and your brain is fuzzy, you're not going to do your best work or thinking. You might decide not to get out for that walk. Okay, here's my real last message. Sometimes at the beginning, you have to make yourself do it. Mike Ferry always said, put your body in motion and your mind will follow. So you don't feel like going for that walk, or you don't feel like for me, writing is very helpful for me to keep my mind healthy, writing out how I feel. Sometimes, I don't feel like doing it. Not so much anymore, actually. It's a habit now. Writing gratitudes before bed. Maybe sometimes I feel tired and I don't really want to take the time to do it, but I do. And then I feel better and I sleep better because I did it. Okay, so it's not easy. Just have to make yourself do it. Get the right help, advice, support. Look up these things that I just mentioned to you and be on your road to even more optimal health. If you're already healthy, great. keep up those things, but maybe there's something to add now so you don't get complacent. We wouldn't want that in living a full life, right? So have a great week ahead, full of health. It's my birthday month. I'm going to be sharing something about celebration next week. And I'm going to have a little giveaway, I think, for my birthday. So have a great week ahead. And happy Mother's Day to all of you who are a mother in any way, shape, or form. Enjoy your special day. Talk to you later.